أعوذ بالله السميع العليم وبوجهه الكريم وسلطانه القديم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وخاتم النبيين محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان ودعا بدعوتهم إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، إخوان في الله، نحييكم جميعا بأفضل التحية ألا وهي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So إخوان, today we are here for a quick reminder and for a issue that need an urgent address, and that is about smoking. And today we see that if you go to all Muslim countries, these are something that are legalized. And today I have seen something in my masjid that really amazed me, and that's why I just want to come today and talk about cigarette. Because while I was in my masjid, a dad, I can say, come inside the masjid with a cigarette and smoking. Then on the fan, maybe he's the guard there. Subhanallah. So I talked to him and he said, smoking cigarette is not haram, it's makruh. So I told him it's haram, especially why you bring it inside the masjid. So therefore he said that it's not something that's haram, it's makruh. So now today I want to talk about that, to see to answer the question, is cigarette really haram or makruh? Scholars before our time, scholars long ago, before the advancement of science and technology, they give the fatwa, the ruling that cigarette is makruh. But why they say that? Because before that time they don't know what are the dangers that cigarette can cause. And to them, they take a ruling where Prophet ﷺ said, Man akala min hadhihi sajara fala taqrabu masjidana. Whoever eating from this tree, pointing from a tree, which is the garlic tree, say, whoever eat from this tree, let him not come close to our masjid. Let him not come close to masjid. Tu'zi rihana. Because he said that the air, the smell that is coming from his mouth will what? It's not good for us and will disturb us. So therefore, whoever eat from this tree, let him not come to our masjid. But he said from there, scholars said, since garlic is something that's makruh, therefore cigarette also is something that is makruh because its smell is not good for us. So scholars before, in olden days, they give this fatwa. But today, our contemporary scholars, they give the fatwa that cigarette is something that's haram. They say cigarette is something that's prohibited. It's haram for a Muslim to take cigarette. And then people like Bin Baz, Usaymin, all of these people, they give fatwa that cigarette is something that's haram. But today, many of the boys, my fellow friends, if I ask them why you are smoking is haram, they will tell me smoking is makruh. Subhanallah, Allahu Akbar. This is something that is very sad. They know how they know that cigarette is makruh. I talk to many people who smoke. I tell them that this smoke is haram. They say no. They said no, brother, is makruh. And now let us take evidence from the Holy Quran and Sahih Hadith that make cigarette to be haram, that make the scholars to give the fatwa. If you happen to say, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Holy Quran that وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ بِكُمْ رَحِيمًا. Allah said, do not kill yourself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to you is merciful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon you is merciful. One of these now today, with the advancement of science and technology, we know what we know the causes and dangers, the disease that cigarette cause. When one takes cigarette, what it gives him diseases such as cancer, such as heart problems, such as respiratory problems. It attacks your lungs. So today, with the help of science, we know all these diseases that are caused by taking cigarette. So with this, and today science in every year, a data will be shown to will be published on how many millions that cigarette kill each year. So therefore, cigarette really kills you. So therefore, with this ayah, it really it shows, it's an evidence to show that cigarette is something that's haram. And even those that manufacture the cigarette, they don't hide it from you. They wrote it on top and telling you that this is something that is danger to your life. Whether this cigarettes in Indonesia, the cigarette in Bangladesh, the cigarette in Pakistan, the cigarette in Gambia, all of them, in the packet, they have written that cigarette is something that is dangerous to your health. In Gambia, the one we take is even worse. The one they wrote there, that what they wrote is that cigarette kills you and around you. So what? Something that kills you, when you consume it kills you, that something is something that is not take, is something that's haram to you. And another evidence that shows that is haram is that you are disturbing other people. Because it kills you and people around you. So it does not kill only you, but it also kills people around you. So when you take it, you are disturbing other people. And Prophet said, La dirara wala dirara. La dirara wala dirara. That is non-causing harm or reciprocating harm. So when you are disturbing people and causing harm to people, and this is something that you should not do. You should not disturb your neighbors, neither those that are within you, as Islam truly prohibits you to disturb those that are within your neighbors. That is two evidence. And now, the second evidence that I can say that make cigarette haram, I'm sorry, but let me think another thing that might make cigarette to really haram is that it's a waste of money. It's also a waste of money, because you're taking your money and spend it in something that cannot make you feel okay with your stomach, and also, but it's something that will really cause you harm. So the money that you use to buy cigarette, why not you use it in other useful things, or you give it to a sadaqah or other thing? Why are you taking that money to harm yourself and harm people around you? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, do not waste. Innal mubassirina kanu ikhwana shayatin wa kana shaytanu lirabbihi kafura. So this is something that will tell you that cigarette is something that's not good, and cigarette is something that's haram. Cigarette is haram, my dear brother and sisters. This is what I really want to take. Especially bring it into masjid. Even if it was something that's makruh, you should not bring it inside the masjid. But today, Allahu Akbar, when I see that, I was really amazed. How can someone bring this? Even if it is something that's makruh, you should not try to bring it inside the masjid. Talk less of people debating. Even our recent scholars all agree on this, that is haram, and you are bringing it inside the masjid. Smoking, disturbing people, especially on the day of Jummah. How important Jummah day it is. Subhanallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me and give him, and forgive all the Muslim ummah. Wa akhiru dawana alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.